You're listening to the Ask Drone U podcast. You ask, we answer your drone questions. Whether you're here to turn your passion into profit or you simply fly for fun, we're a community of learners and teachers who aspire to achieve greatness. We are
Drone U.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another show. Thanks for joining us. My name is Paul.
My name is Rob. Thanks for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to hanging with you. And this is going to be a fun one.
By the way, another little tip for our last question that we just answered regarding struggling with business. Do your cold calls while you're walking. Walking is the key, the secret to success. It took me a decade to literally learn that. So, we did 3 miles this morning. That's a lot.
A lot of good things happen when you're walking.
It really does. But anyway, today's question is brought to you by our brand new props program. If you're looking to build a drone team, or maybe you just want that fast track to get all the information to be able to conquer drone problems in just about any environment, you've got to check out one of our props programs. We've got Props Pilot, Props Mapper, Props Solar, Props Business, and now Props Public Safety. You got to check it out. If you have any questions, you can schedule a demo with us right in the site, and you'll get to have a fun little meeting with Rob and myself. Bad news, only one of us is bald. So as long as you can get past that, it'll be a good meeting.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Bad news for who? I don't know. Anyways, here's the question.
I was thinking about getting a DJI Mini SE for Christmas, but now that the FCC has put them on a covered list, as a hobby flyer, should I be worried about DJI and being able to fly them in the future? Thank you.
Is this going to be a quick episode, Paul?
I think it's going to be a fairly quick episode, but also we're going to give reasons as to why, so it may not be ultra quick, but I think let's just, instead of doing the long podcast thing today, let's do the short podcast thing and say, the answer is no, go ahead and buy it. Okay, goodbye. Just kidding.
But not kidding.
Not kidding.
Kidding, not kidding.
Is this a concern for hobbyists, even most commercial pilots? The answer is no, it's not. And actually, if you read our article on the FCC commissioner's statement, he even stated that there is no other drone manufacturer out there right now that can compete on price or features. And I will say, we have heard of a lot of new drones this year. Show me one. Show me one I can buy, right? Autel just launched their new drones, and I actually really want to get my hands on one of them for a very specific reason. Can't buy one. And I'm even wondering that with the Mavic 3 being released this week, probably by the time you hear this, it's probably already out. And I got a great article coming out today on that regarding the value, because the price point is really going to mess with people's heads. And I think it's actually a pretty easy calculation in my eyes. That said, will we be able to get the Mavic 3? Will we be able to get these drones? And so I would say in the wake of supply chain issues, in the wake of a chip shortage, it's even affecting Apple now. They literally had to stop, I think it was like half of their iPad production to just have chips for the iPhone 13s, which I thought they would have skipped 13 and gone to 14, just like most elevators. Anyway, I digress. But
they're not afraid.
That said, I think the answer is no. It's not something to worry about. You'll still be able to fly it in the future. That does bring up a very kind of important point, though. Remote ID, right? Will the drone work with remote ID? DJI has said most of their drones will take a software update and be able to broadcast. This is why I would say buy a Mini 2 over the SE, because that more robust OcuSync platform is probably going to be better suited to be able to be remote ID compliant. Again, in the case that it still goes through. There's still that legal challenge. If you haven't heard that podcast with Jonathan Ruppert, amazing aviation lawyer, and Race Day Quads with Mr. Brennan, you have got to hear that show. It's a long one, but it's a good one. But long and the short of it is, one, what other drones are out there that are available that would mimic this? We've got the Nano Lite or the Autel Nano that's similar. If you can buy that, great. If you can buy the Mini 2, great. I would not be concerned with FCC issues really at all. And also, what happens if there's a new administration that comes in a few years? Is he even in the United States? Does it, I don't think it really matters that much. I really don't.
I don't either.
This is a really short show because
I'd buy one.
I would too. I just broke the Mini 2 though because I forgot to hack it and I flew it inside. It was supposed to go into Addy mode. It didn't. It just kept ascending. Couldn't stop it.
So what's broken on it, by the way?
The camera, the gimbal. Probably should just. You know what though, Rob? And I'll take the Tim and Rob advice from 5 years ago. You know what, Paul? At least you had to go through the problem so you can solve it and show other people how to do it too. So we'll have a video here shortly on how to replace a gimbal for a Mini 2. But that said, I honestly think you should go ahead and buy it. I think it'll be fine. I don't think you're going to face issues. I think this is more of a political game than it is a real legislative or regulatory action. There really wasn't one. It was just a letter to investigate them further. And frankly, I would say go for it. I would 100% go for it. I think it's 100% okay to pick up and buy that drone. In fact, we're even seeing Black Friday deals now. I mean, the Skydio 2 used to be $999, then the price went up to $1349, and for Black Friday, it's back down to $949.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's a good time to buy a drone.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? But I would say, frankly, this is not something that would be a cause for concern, Rob. So
very good. There you go.
Short
and sweet.
I even think too many companies are worried about it because this security issue is so easily solvable. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And so for you, sir, and for our FCC commissioner, don't forget this whole security issue is solved by removing the conduit. And that's the bombshell for today's show. So anyway, I hope this show helped you. If you have a question, go to askdroneu.com and let us know what you think, and we really appreciate your support.
Indeed.
Members, we really appreciate your support. We've got some great Black Friday deals coming up. You're not going to want to miss those. We've been prepping for them for a while. Also, if you've been thinking about that business scaling systems course, this is going to be the time to pick it up. So make sure you check that out. And thanks again for everyone and your support. We really do appreciate it. As you know, our purpose is to provide you with experience-based information that will help you in reality, in the field, and help you be a better pilot and reach your dreams because they can be reality. Anyway, on that bombshell, that's going to do it for us today. My name is Paul.
I'm Rob.
This is Ask Drone U.